By sharing some of this information with you, I am in the process of violating my national security oath. The planet Earth is and has been the subject of an extensive, detailed study by several extraterrestrial civilizations. The human race is a hybrid. We were seeded here, and we have had an intimate interrelationship with high technology, advanced intelligence for hundreds of thousands of years. It hasn't stopped. They are still involved. I'm not trying to frighten you, but I'm trying to say to you that in the next very few short years, you're going to be experiencing things that are going to literally change your life in ways you have never dreamed or imagined. And you better be ready for it.
Our Savior Allah, who came to us in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, in case you didn't know, he had already made contact with life, human beings on the Mars, and had tapped into the language of the people on Mars. He had photographed the people on Mars way before Viking 1 and Viking 2 landed on its surface in 1976. Why did he want us to know that he had made contact with the people on Mars? Because he said, in this final confrontation against the enemy, that he was calling on the planets and the civilizations on the other planets to aid him in this final battle against our enemy. So when you see Bush, NASA, and the scientists keep shooting up their satellites and keep on these little secret missions probing into outer space, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said they're trying to get a landing base on the moon or on one of our nearby planets so that they can shoot back at the arsenal of what they believe is their destiny to come into a battle in the skies. And I'm referring to the mother's plane, the UFO phenomenon, which is the top secret of the United States government. And since 1976, they have been working secretly in the investigation of what they call alien civilizations in outer space. But they're just now telling us through the media of what they are planning to do. So let us wake up, brothers and sisters. We have a Savior in our midst.
Elijah Muhammad only went to the 4th grade of school, but he taught us what no college professor could teach us.
There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA. My gosh. They're all going against the wind.
And it was Elijah Muhammad 55 years ago.
These exact things at 20,000 miles an hour going on 70 years ago documented.
Who started teaching us about a plane in the sky that was made like a wheel.
Oh, I've seen a flying saucer.
You've seen one?
Yes, definitely. It was standing up there still.
He said his teacher, a man, Master Farad Muhammad, pointed out to him a dreadful looking plane in the sky, a half a mile by a half a mile.
A Japanese pilot saw it. He was flying a 747 and he clocked it for an hour and a half.
We have a number of reports of huge craft, big monsters, half mile to a mile, that move silently and slowly and then fast.
Built like the universe itself. It's circular and it holds within it 1,500 little wheel-like planes.
Those planes are deadly. They move at speeds that this world has never seen before. They have motion that this world has not seen. They take off going straight up, and they can move right and left, forward and back, stop on a dime, move back, go forward.
These objects travel between Mach 5 and Mach 20. That's 20 times the speed of sound. These objects can zigzag, drop 70,000 feet in a few seconds. Think about that. And they can go underwater. And they also move without creating an exhaust or breaking the sound barrier.
The U.S. military has shot down Today, another aerial object was shot down by U.S. warplanes.
Ezekiel's Wheel Battle in the Sky. Article number 2, June 8, 1973.
The well-trained crew of the Mothership, the Wheel, can dodge the enemy and make the enemy look for the wheel.
where the wheel is not. As the word goes, the crew of the wheel can elude the enemy anywhere in the sky that this crew desires to elude them. When actual fighting has been declared against the armies of the planet Earth, the enemy will never get near enough to do any harm to the wheel. Actually, the wheel, the mothership, serves as a carrier for the 1,500 deadly prepared planes with which to visit mankind on planet Earth.
So I was way ahead of his time in that. You follow?
Yes,
and they are equipped to destroy the planet if they have to. And in the Revelations again, when they speak about it, about the star hitting the planet Earth and going down and making a hole in the planet Earth, a pit, this is what I was talking about. The only time these extraterrestrials, these beings, will interfere with what's taking place in the planet is when the devil gets ready to destroy the planet and destroy Allah's children. Then they will intercede on the behalf of the righteous, like the Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught. And they know all the righteous, and they will call them by their name, and they will respond, and they'll be taken up into the ship. And then they will release fireballs against the earth to destroy the planet Earth. And it will not destroy anything except those things who do not have Allah's seal of righteousness on them. That's what they're talking about. This is what he was talking about. He was talking about the doomsday, and if we went to Revelation 21, we'd see, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth. Now this Honorable Elijah Muhammad would say, he would refer to paradise as hereafter, meaning here on earth after the devil's 6,000-year period is up, and he has been taken off the planet, and Allah appears in his good time to show forth his power, that he is Allah and has power over all things. When that time comes and the devil is removed, this is referred to as a hereafter. Muslims say hereafter the world ends. Honorable Elijah Muhammad was saying here on earth, after the devil is removed, will be the paradise. That's where he explained it. And it goes on. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. And see, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad did speak about heaven, even though a lot of people didn't realize that, because when he broke down who the original black man was, he said, Asiatic black man, maker, owner, cream of the planet Earth, father of civilization, and what? God of the universe. So he didn't know about a heaven, but he was talking about a kingdom, which is a ship, not no spook heaven, where people are going to go sit not next to no white God, or no, you know, that Christianity, that devil mentality he calls a lie. That's how he was talking about reality. But he couldn't tell them about extraterrestrials. They already thought the messenger was crazy, because he was saying that we are Asiatic black man. We the original people. Honorable Elijah Muhammad wasn't making nothing up. Everything he was telling them was right in the scriptures. They just couldn't relate to the scriptures. And he had to take them, what did he say? It's a baby stage. I got to take y'all gradually by the hand and walk y'all through the truth. He couldn't unload all that truth. If Honorable Elijah Muhammad would have unloaded all the things he knew, the white man would have spent his whole time trying to kill him. Because he thought Dr. Martin Luther King knew something and killed him. He thought Malcolm X knew something and killed him. He thought when Clarence 13X broke off from Honorable Elijah Muhammad and started preaching in Harlem, they said, uh-oh, there goes Allah. You know, and they thought he was real. They killed the man just to prove that he's not Allah. That's how they work. Everything he said in them writings was true. And it can be found right here in the scriptures. He just knew that a man would come who would be able to explain it. Many men came between me and him, but couldn't explain it. They couldn't take the teachings back to the scriptures and make it confirm itself. Because he said a Muslim is all, wide, right, and exact. No hypothesis and approximation no more. All fact. So when the Arab world looks at it, I can say this is what he's talking about. When he said Allah came in a personage, he knew what he was talking about. Allah put his spirit into man, and man became a living soul. What did Honorable Elijah Muhammad said about Asia? You are the original man. You are Allah, the supreme being, the black man of Asia. He didn't only mean Master Prophet Muhammad. He meant Master Prophet Muhammad was the supreme being. All of y'all were divine beings. All of y'all were Allah. But Master Prophet Muhammad to him was the supreme being, the most intelligent, most all-wise man in his time. He said. But of course the Sunnis want to interpret it and misinterpret it and make him look like he's blaspheming because they didn't understand what he was saying. You understand what I'm saying? They didn't understand the teaching, so they turned it around. There's a difference between being a being and a supreme being. He said, Master Prophet Muhammad came into the personage of Allah. You understand that? Yes. Christians accepted Jesus Christ as God in the personage these same people call Honorable Elijah Muhammad's name when he said the same thing.